Yo, what up? Be back with another edition of Sports Betting with Wes. And like we always do about this time, before we get started into tonight's games, we're going to talk about last night's games. Starting off with the Cavs, covered that 11.5 to Philly. Like I said, 101 to 115. Um, Brooklyn covered that +1 to Memphis. Like I said, 115 to 126. They won. Um, Denver covered that +7.5 to OKC. Like I said, I knew that was going to happen because I mean OKC, even though there's a good team, I think 7.5 points was just too much points to give Jokic, and they only lost by 3, 126 to 129. Uh, Cat, even though my Knicks lost. Oh, and Jokic covered that double double, like I said, and my Knicks lost 118 to 126, but Carl Anthony Towns covered that double double, like I said. So, with that being said, let's get into what's going on tonight. First, we got Memphis getting 5.5 points to the 76ers. And and I like Philly. On this one, Memphis just been playing so bad lately. Right now, until they get their life together, I'll go with anybody over Memphis. I like Philly. The over and under is 229. Not gonna touch it. Detroit is getting 14. I must have read this wrong. Detroit is giving up 14.5 points to Brooklyn. I knew they wasn't getting no damn 14.5 points to Brooklyn. They giving up 14.5, and of course, I like Detroit. The over and under is 216.5. I'm not going to touch it. Next, Dallas is getting 9 points to Atlanta, and I like Dallas. I'll take Dallas with the 9. And they stink. They've been getting slapped around all over the NBA. But at this point, I'm like, who the hell do Atlanta think they are to be giving somebody 9 points? So I'm gonna take Dallas with the 9. Just like Washington is getting 15.5 points to Miami, and I feel the same way. Like even though Miami has been winning games, they ain't been winning them by no damn 15. So I'm gonna take Washington with that 15.5. Over and under is 242. I'm not gonna touch it. Next we got the Boston Celtics getting 3.5 points to the San Antonio Spurs. And not only am I going to bet on the Spurs to win by at least 4 points, I'm also going to bet on Wemby to give me a double double. Then we got Phoenix giving up 2 points to Milwaukee. And now that Giannis is back, I think I'm back riding with Milwaukee. You know, while Giannis is injured, I didn't have enough faith in them to bet on them. But Giannis is back and they're still getting 2 points. So I'm going to bet on the Bucks, that positive too. I'm also going to bet that Giannis is going to give me a double double. The over and under is 217.5. I'm going to bet on the over with that game. Next, Toronto is getting 5 points to Houston, and I'm going to bet on Houston. Not only am I going to bet on Houston, the over and under is 217.5. I'm going to bet on the over. Then we got Charlotte giving up 3 points to Portland, and I'm going to go with Charlotte with that -3. The over and under is 227.5. I'm going to go with the over. Pacers are getting 4 points to the Kings, who is like the worst team in the league right now. So I don't know how they giving about anybody any points, but I'm going with the Kings, especially against a beat up Pacers team. Over and under is 236, and I'm not going to touch that. The Bulls are getting 6.5 points to Golden State. Without Steph Curry, I'm going with the Bulls. No, you know what? This is a beat up Bulls team. I'm going with Golden State. I forgot they don't have Kobe White. This is a speed up Bulls team, so I'm gonna go with Golden State. They got to win by at least 7. I think they could do that. The over and under is 227.5. I'm gonna bet on the over. And last but not least, we got the Timberwolves giving up 2.5 points to the Lakers. Lakers getting 2.5 points. I'm gonna go with the Lakers, and I'm also gonna bet that Luka gonna give me a double double. And that's it for tonight's games. Good luck on your tickets. Till tomorrow. Peace.